Okay, so we're gonna finish up everything that we had did in the last video. Our water settings is all good. We got everything going well. Even if I play animation, it's gonna slowly show the water moving up. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, but basically that's what it's gonna do for right now. Since the last video, I imported my boat and I made that a collider as well. Just to show like, hey, yep, it's interacting with it. It's not going crazy or anything like that. It's perfectly fine right now. What we're going to do now is we're going to finalize our water by caching it out as an Alembic file. So we're going to go, first thing we're going to do, we're going to select our mesh, and then we're going to go to cache, and then Alembic cache, and export selection to Alembic. Okay. So this will be the screen now. Keep everything how it is, the time slider, and then right here so we can start at frame 1. Okay. Actually, start to end. We'll start at the first frame, all the way to the last frame, and then we're going to go all the way down, and then we're going to select UV right, and then right color sets, and then we're going to hit export selection. And here we're just going to go to whatever folder we want to save it at. So, you know, you can choose whatever, and then set your file name, water, and then you will hit export selection. I'm not going to hit it because I already had did it before starting this video, because it's going to take some time because it's going to go through every frame of the water, which for me it took me about 10 minutes. It could take you longer or it could take you shorter depending on how many frames you have. So since I already did, I'm going to hit cancel. And so once you finish everything, you're going to now select everything that has to do with Bifrost. And after that, you're just going to delete it. Okay, I'm going to hide this while I'm at it. And see, I'm just going to hide that because we don't really need that right now or at all. And so next thing you're going to do, you're going to go to cache, you're going to go to Alembic cache, and then import Alembic. Okay, then you hit import. And we're going to go to my compute. Well, I'm going to go to my file. Okay, I'm going to go right here, and we're going to hit import. So now, got the water like this, which is how it's supposed to look. Now if I start framing, even moving a bit faster, that's just the water moving around. This will be the final look, and which is great. So now, if you want, you can add a material to it so it can look more like water. You can have your object in it. See right here, I have my canoe. So go back to frame 1, and if I want to, I can I could do that, save it, and then go back to frame 1. So now you can even see the canoe moving without worrying about any problems, and that's because it was already a collider before we had cached it out. So basically, whenever you do anything with Bifrost, when you finish setting it all up, you want to cache it out so that way it will look like an actual liquid instead of all particles. And so now when you finish setting everything up and you want to render everything, the water will come out perfectly fine just like this. If you didn't cache it out and you try to render, it would just be black spots because like you couldn't render out just the regular particles. So basically that's all you just have to do, and hopefully when you do your project it will turns out perfectly fine just like this, because Bifrost, it isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. Sometimes it could mess up, but other cases it could be perfectly fine. So I hope that this was helpful for you all, and you all have a good day. Bye.